I'm here to talk to you about hydration, a very important part of running. So the key thing is to start off hydrated. So making sure that you have a drink before you head out for your run. That's really important. Check the color of your pee as well during the run, particularly if it's a really long run. If you're out for a few hours or more, then you need to be making sure that it's like a light pale color rather than a dark red. If you're getting to the dark red stage, you need to stop and get hydrated because that is not going the way that it should be. In terms of how much to hydrate during a run, really depends on the temperature, yourself, how hydrated you are before you head out for a run, the time of day, the location where you are, and of course, how long you're going running for. As a bit of a rule of thumb, if I'm heading out for anything over 2 hours, then I will make sure that I'm taking something in the form of electrolytes or a sports energy drink as well, just to replace those lost salts along the way. If I'm going out for an extreme event, like if I'm out doing an event like Marathon des Sables or Badwater, then I would also consider taking salt tablets and taking one of those every hour or two along the way to make sure that my salts are staying at the right level. If you drink too much water and you don't replace the salts, you can actually end up with hyponatremia, which is a serious issue where you don't have enough sodium in your blood. And that can work just as dangerously as being dehydrated. So it's very important that you get that balance right as well. Now you can work out how much sweat you're actually losing. There's some amazing salt patch testing out there now that you can do, and you can also just simply weigh yourself before you go for a run and then weigh yourself when you come back. Take into account if you've drunk a litre of water, then that's a kilo that you're already replaced as well. So that will give you an idea. So if you went out the door weighing, let's go with 60 kilos and you came back weighing 59, then you've lost 1 kilo of water during the run. So that's a very basic way to work that out as well. So how do you carry your hydration? There's a variety of ways to do it. And again, it depends on how long you're going running for and what you have available along the way in terms of resources. I like to, if I'm going for a short run, I might have a handheld. So that will have like a 500 or a 750 ml bottle in there. Has a little pocket so I can put my money in there and a phone as well. If I'm going longer, I might use a waist belt where I can stash a couple of drinks in there. And even longer, then I will go for a running vest where I can either have my flasks in the front, which would equate to, for me, that would be either a litre or a litre and a half, or I have my Camelback in the back, which is a 2 litre Camelback. For example, at the moment, I'm running in like 40+ degree heat. So when I go out for a 10-mile run, I've got a 2 litre bladder in the back and I have a litre and a half in the front. I also take money with me if I'm going anywhere that there might be shops. I mean, I have money with me anyway, just a $5 note so I can buy a can of Coke or another water or an icy pole along the way. It's always important to have that with you as well. Now you can stash drinks along the way if you're going on a route that you know, so you can put bottles out or a cooler box out and have that ready to go as well. An additional way to make it easier to drink your drinks is to add ice to them. I can for sure say that I've been doing that here when it's 40+ degrees. So putting ice in my bottles and in my Camelback. I also make sure I try and wet. I have like a buff around my wrist so I can wet my pulse points. You can have an ice bandana around your neck and either have that wet or put ice in it, which will keep you cool. If you're passing through streams and things like that, wet your face, you can wet your hat, dip that in the water and cool you down as well. I know that's technically not hydration, but it definitely helps keep your body temperature down and will keep you from overheating and thus not dehydrating as much. When you're out there running, just pay really close attention to how you're feeling. Drink to thirst, don't overdrink, but make sure you're drinking enough. When you get back from your run, first thing you do when you get inside is rehydrate. So making sure that you are replacing your fluids, your salt loss, and just looking after yourself as well. So get out there, have fun, enjoy the runs, and stay hydrated.